What is good? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, bell icon button. We'll miss another video from your boy. You dig? And apparently, Tekashi 6ix9ine is facing another alleged lawsuit. All right. I linked the article to the description, and it's from Fashion Nova this time. Okay. How Nicki Minaj and Cardi B beef is costing 6ix9ine a six-figure lawsuit. The lawsuit from Fashion Nova is over 300. Is exactly 300,000 being reported because Tekashi 6ix9ine was supposed to shout out Fashion Nova, in one of his songs, "Mama." You know, I think that's the way it said, "Mama," and he did not shout out Fashion Nova. In the song, it was changed. It was supposed to say, "Splish splash, Fashion Nova, make that ass fat." Okay. Instead, it says, "Splish splash, apple bottoms, make that ass fat." And the change came from Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj demanded 6ix9ine not to mention Fashion Nova on the song she's featured on because of the beef with Cardi B. And Cardi B is one of the biggest spokesperson for the brand. Okay? With 6ix9ine's money being frozen and now this new $300,000 lawsuit from Fashion Nova, it seems things are getting bad for the young hitmaker. Okay, all right. Let's talk about one thing first. He got a new distribution deal, and that's why the album appeared on Spotify and I think Apple Music. Was it last night? Yeah, last night it appeared, or yesterday morning it appeared to be available after it was leaked because they have a new distribution deal for the album. The album had appeared, I think, for $7.99 on his website. It was pulled. And then later it was leaked, and then they got a new distribution deal. But his money is froze due to the lawsuit. The feds are checking his Instagram, Twitter, phones, text messages, and apparently they have an informant that recorded most of the Treyway, conversations. And he was a rat. He was a mole. So they may not need Tekashi 6ix9ine to do his thing, so he can be in more trouble than it's believed, but that's just rumored that they have an informant inside the circle, okay? But Nicki Minaj cost Tekashi 6ix9ine $300,000. If you want to look at it that way, but I think Tekashi 6ix9ine was irresponsible. He should have come back to Fashion Nova and told you know what, I'm gonna shout y'all out another song. He should have shouted them out another song and kept it moving, or he should have returned the $300,000. You just can't be out here taking people's money. All right, you took the money. You took $300,000 to shout them out. You didn't shout them out because of Nicki Minaj. You should have went back and like woo woo woo. And it's funny how petty people can be. You know what I'm saying? And how petty Nicki Minaj is. I guarantee you, when she was coming up, as a teenager or as a kid, she wasn't that snobbish. It's definitely changed her. And this fame has definitely went to her head. I've never been a fan of her music, per se. But in the beginning, she seemed more like an MC from New York. Now she's a pop rapper, And when I say pop rapper, I'm talking Future, I'm talking Drake. You say MCs, you saying Jadakiss, Styles P, guys, Jay-Z, Nas, Andre 3000, Big Boy. You talking guys that's really, really lyrical. And I'm not saying that some of them other guys ain't lit, but they pop rappers. You know what I'm saying? That's it's their own genre. They crossed over. And they embraced it and it changed their sound of music. You know what I'm saying? When Future came out, he was like raw. He was street. He ain't never been a lyricist in most people's opinion. But now he's a pop rapper. And I still enjoy his music, but I can't, even before he became a pop rapper, I would never put him in the MC category, okay? Nicki Minaj, she came out with Spitting Flames when she was hanging with Gucci Mane and them. Slumber Party, she came correct. I got to admit that, all right? But now, she didn't let the fame go to her head, and she's not the same artist anymore. She's crossed over, and now she's pretty much rhyming for money. And Cardi B is at the point where, it seems like she's staying true to her rap skills. I'm not a fan of her neither, but I respect her come up, but she's staying true to her rap skills. So, you never know. She just crossed over organically, and a lot of people liked her music and liked her story. But for Nicki Minaj to be that petty to ask Tekashi 6ix9ine to take, that line now, split splash, Apple, Fashion Nova, make the ass fat, that's petty by her. But obviously, he needed her on the record and he still took the $300,000. And it could be a case where Tekashi 6ix9ine might have did the right thing and went to his manager, Treyway Shotty, or whoever it is, and say, "I return the money. We can't shout him out." And they probably pocket the money. So I'm interested you know, to hear more about this story, about, you know, how things, you know, trickle down. But I just think that was so petty from Nicki Minaj, man. He should. I'm pretty sure he expressed to her like, yeah, they give me $300,000 to say this. Well, I'm not gonna be on your song. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he respected her wishes, and ultimately, this dude ain't got no money, bro. Okay, they said he had a reported 1.7 in his bank. 860,000 of it came from his touring agency. His touring agency gave him 860K, okay, to do a tour, but he in jail. He can't do the tour. It was Germany and a few other spots when Dummy Boy came out. So he don't have the 860K. I mean, basically, he's being sued for that and defamation of character because MTA, the booking agency, I believe that's what it's called, they said that when he came and did the Breakfast Club and said they stole money from him or whatever, and, you know, whatever situation was with that, he came out there and badmouthed them. They getting death threats and people, and it damaged their name in the music business or their business in general. So they sued him for 860K. Okay, now Fashion Nova sued him for 300K of his money. Okay, that's what? That's 1.1 million. So he only guesstimate got 600,000 in there. You know, Lord knows who else is suing him. I think somebody else suing him as well too. You know, and I don't know if he can just sit down. He probably tried to talk Nicki Minaj out of it. She wasn't going for it. He should have just did a song with somebody else, put that person on the song, did the song by itself, which I don't know if he had how many songs on Dummy Boy he got by himself. It's a compilation album of just act after act after act. Bobby Smurder, Ace Boogie with the Hoodie, Nicki Minaj, Kanye West. You know, it's more of a compilation album. And when you see a lot of artists that have, especially their debut album, they got a ton of features on there, that means they ain't that hot to begin with. But that's nor here nor there. He should have. A lot of his business flaws here are being unveiled. Okay, a lot of his business flaws are starting to get you know, unraveled, exposed. And when you don't handle business correctly, you don't get out in front of that business, it tends to bite you in the hindsight, in the ass. All right, and it's tend to get you in hindsight as well too. You know, so all his shortcomings coming, he don't have no money, really. He don't have no money. He broke. And that's what usually happen when people go to jail. You go to prison. You know, you were like, damn, he went in there with all this money. How you become broke? Sack chasers. You know, you getting sued here and there on your family, your baby mama, your girlfriend, your supposed fiance wasting money. You know, that's why you see a lot of guys do fair time in the streets. And I knew when my homeboys stayed, I ain't gonna say we stayed somewhere down south. And you know, his girlfriend was just smashing cars up, spending money, came out and had nothing. No driving a bucket, nah. He had some classic Corvettes, classic cars. She smashed them all up, ran through all his money. Another guy I know, you know. Girl got a guy. He went to Fed joint. He might get out early. Girl got a nigga standing in his crib, spending all his money. It's just what it is when you go to jail. That's how I go down. That's why you make sure you get a strong woman, man. Strong woman. And when you go through these situations, or somebody in your family you can trust, they can manage your estate while you gone. But, you know, if they really got a federal informant, bro, you know, he ain't getting out. So, you know, it don't matter what it is, man. He just, you know, have to just, you know, apologize to his kids and do his time. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. That's the number one rule in the streets. Before you get to pop on anything, you know, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Nicki Minaj basically cost Tekashi 6ix9ine $300K. Well, Tekashi 6ix9ine cost himself $300K for not telling Fashion Nova, not redoing the song, and not telling Fashion Nova about the situation. Man, he may have gave the money back to his manager to get back, or told his manager or his close confidants to do it. But ultimately, that blood falls on Tekashi 6ix9ine's hands. I'll link that article into the description. Definitely appreciate everybody for listening in. Make sure you smash the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button. Won't miss another video from your boy. We grinding. Definitely appreciate everybody for helping us get over 10,000 subs. We moving. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, also the email. Intro music link is in the description as well too. If you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's in the description. Also, our Facebook group link is there as well. Check us out, all those platforms. Just hit the drop down box. Won't miss another video from your boy once you hit that bell icon or a live stream. One time for the one time. Goodfella Sports TV. Your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.